And a good Thursday to you. The Mariners won in dramatic fashion yesterday at T-Mobile Park, downing Houston 7-6 in a walk-off. Now, before we get to the late-inning heroics, we need to talk about the fact that the Astros looked like they were going to win in a laugher. Houston gained a 5-0 lead with 3 in the second, another in the third. Seattle didn't get things going offensively until the 8th.
Well, Jake Meyers bumping up one spot. He and Cam Smith switching 8-9 rolls, and this ball's going to dunk into right field for a hit with Pena's speed. He should score. The throw's going to go to third, and safe at home and safe at third. Astros lead 1-0. RBI base hit by Jake Meyers. Now back in there for the second straight game. And he hits the ball to right field for a base hit. That'll score Caratini. Meyers going first to third. Astros lead 2-0. Cam Smith back-to-back games with an RBI, now 2 in his big league career. But Altuve has been excellent. Grounds this one. Diving stop by Moore. He gets up to throw. No chance. Infield hit. Another run batted in for the Astros. A 3-0 game as Altuve has an RBI infield hit. Rogers batted with the bases loaded yesterday in extra innings and grounded into a double play on a great play by Dylan Moore in the 11th inning. Here he takes one up for ball 4. That'll be a bases loaded walk and an RBI for Rogers. Now 4-0 Astros. Hits this ball to left. Does he add Seattle to the list? Arozarena back, not deep enough, but that's going to be a sac fly for Alvarez. In the score, Cam Smith. And the Astros now lead 5-0. Jordan's team leading 8th RBI of the year.
1-1. Hammered high. A rising blast. Left field. Dubon watching. Gone. Grand slam. Arozarena.
Well, you were saying they needed to get something in this situation, and Randy Arozarena makes it happen with a moonshot out there to left field. And just like that, the Mariners are back in this game.
Down to the count here, 0-2.
How he'd go. Easy run.
How about that? Skips past Cal Raleigh.
On an 0-2. Shot on a line. Right field, base hit. Solano and Mastroboni on his way home. He scores. Julio into second base. He has tied this game in the 9th inning.
Well, I love the approach by Julio Rodriguez as he shoots his ball down the right field line. Coming up clutch and driving in 2 runs to tie it up here. Stand-up double and 2 RBIs.
It's now Julio the winning run at third base. 3-2. Ball 4, and the Mariners walk it off with a walk. Arozarena the grand slam, and a bases-loaded walk in the 9th, and the Mariners win it 7-6.
Well, things were pretty quiet, but they were able to put a nice little rally together here in the bottom of the 9th. And Randy Arozarena finishes the job with a little walk-off walk.
Manager Dan Wilson says there were a lot of heroes in yesterday's game, including the bullpen.
Boy, where do you start on a game like that? We talk about it a lot. These guys put up some incredible at-bats late in the game to come back, to get close, and then in the 9th to win it. You talk about being selective, being careful. Randy with the grand slam, and then a walk-off walk. It's just a great at-bat there. Julio going down the right field line. Great at-bat there. Even Donnie Solano getting an 0-2 fastball up in the zone, hitting that ball to right field, and Mastro hitting the ball up the middle. I mean, it's just right down the line when you talk about the at-bats late in the game to come back. And that's not to mention what's inside the heart of each and every one of those guys. I think pitching-wise, the bullpen did an outstanding job keeping that thing right where it needed to be, gave us a chance late in the game to win it, and our guys, our offense took care of the rest. To win the series that way after a really tough loss last night, these guys never doubted. They never felt like they were out of it. They put together a really good 8th inning to get close, and then that 9th inning to do it again. It's just, it's impressive. It really is, and they do it so often. This is one, hopefully we continue to build on.
Seattle has the day off today to savor the series win before hosting Texas in the first of 3 games tomorrow night. That'll be at 6:40 and broadcast on Root Sports Northwest. Texas topped the Cubs yesterday 6-2. The Angels fell to the Rays 5-4 and trailed Texas by a game in the AL West. San Diego edged the Athletics 2-1. The A's and M's are tied for last in the division at 5-8. Well, the Seattle Kraken are looking for a bounce-back game tonight in Vegas. After winning 3 straight, Seattle fell to Utah 2 nights ago, 7-1. They look to get off to a better start tonight against the Golden Knights. It'll be at 7 o'clock. The game broadcast on King 5 and Kong TV. There are 5 soccer matches on the prep schedule for today. Omak is in Brewster to battle the Bears. Tonasket is hosting the Manson Trojans. Okanagan is in Oroville to face the Hornets. Bridgeport is on the road in Leavenworth to face Cascade. Quincy travels to Tonasket for a 6 o'clock match coming up tonight. In prep girls fast pitch softball yesterday, Brewster edged Okanagan 15-13. Wilbur Creston Keller unfriendly host to Oroville, beating the Hornets 22-2. On the softball Diamonds today, Chelan is at Tonasket. Liberty Bell is hosting a doubleheader against Omak. Manson is at Cascade. Cashmere is hosting Mount Baker. Elmira Cooley Heartline visits Brewster. Waterville Mansfield is hosting Bridgeport. In the lone baseball game yesterday, Wilbur Creston Keller topped Oroville by a final of 7-2. The baseball schedule today features Brewster hosting Meridian. Lake Roosevelt travels to Waterville Mansfield. Okanagan is hosting Elmira Cooley Heartline. And that is a check of sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Thursday.